Damn, I look rough today. Today is July 1st. Oh shit, it's still June. I thought it was July. It's June 30. A la verga. Okay, it's June 30 and I woke up in a good mood today. Despite some issues going on, I woke up in a good mood. Why is that? I'll show you guys some things that I'm having to deal with right now, but I've learned how much of a thick skin I have, that I'm not gonna let something small per se ruin my day. Oh well, ruin my moment. I'm moving the truck around because, again, like last time, more side hustles with the same person. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys right now. So where we park, we usually have tools and everything, and with the person that runs or owns the parking, we would get along fine, which would be fine to leave our tools, but they ended up throwing everything to one side. Why? I don't know. Maybe the person or the owner got, I don't know actually. But all of a sudden, no, you can't have all of this. You need to take it out. You need to get it away. I was like, okay. That's part of why I used to say, be careful who you do favors for, because I've done many favors here, where if I stack up points of how much money I saved them on some things I've done, I think it'll be close to 15K easily 15K. But not the first time it's happened, nor the first story I've heard of people giving their all and helping and then it backstabbing them or it backfiring on them. It's cool. I was just realizing or recapping that my family went through something similar. I remember when we were smaller, we had our like furniture store and it was going good. It was at the time when catalogs and everything was selling, or like mattresses, mirrors, cabinets, everything. So business was booming. And I remember the owner in the shop we had, he's like, oh, where do you get these, and so on and so on. So our family being a good family, we showed him where to buy them, and yeah, the catalogs and everything. And what did the guy do next? Okay, you guys are kicked out. Yep, you guys gotta get out. We're like, what? So I remember in that time my family got kicked out of that spot. So I just finished moving the cars. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. And that at the time we didn't have anywhere else to move, but we showed resilience. I remember we found a new spot, which is currently our spot right now, that's been there for what, 10 years now. That the owner is really cool. He's really cool with us. He does he did mechanic work, because he does not live here anymore. Not that I'm not saying he's dead. He moved to Mexico. But yeah, that's kind of how I also got started in cars. If I needed help, he also lended me a hand. He did me a favor in fixing this car. Oh yeah, I was working on the lights on this too. See? Yeah, but he did me the favor in fixing the transmission on this car. He only charged me $600, and I put parts, so big help, because I think they were charging me around $2,000 and something to fix it. So that was a big help, because at the time I didn't have money. I didn't have money to fix it, because it was a transmission. I mean, I didn't have money to fix it because supposedly it was just the motor, the head gasket, and I'm like, I could do it. But they didn't tell me the transmission was fucked up. So, like I said, problems appear, problems I've dealt with, I've gone through, and you just learn to, okay, it'll be alright. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. There's always a solution. Is it gonna be easy? No. But there's always a solution. And that's why I just talked to someone who was telling me the same thing that, oh my god, I was so close. I just talked to someone that told me the same thing. We were chopping it up, and then told me, how old are you? I'm like, 22. Why? No way, I thought you were like 30. I was like, 30? I looked at chopped up. Anyway, he's like, yeah man, I've done some bad things in my life. And he had an ankle monitor, which I was like, I wonder what it must have been. And then he's like, nah, I'm too embarrassed to say it. I'm too embarrassed to say it. And usually when you talk to like that to someone else, they always like try to criticize you. I just told him it's cool. I've done some bad things too. Whether you want to share it or not. The thing is, you can't let it like stop you. Or basically you have to get that idea out of your head. You gotta get that mindset out of your head of, it's because I've done bad things so I can't do this. I've done bad things, or I did this bad so I can't do that. The bad thing is in the past. You're in the present now. Everybody does bad things. Only difference, or what makes it different, is when people decide to change. I mean, if you're still doing the wrong thing and everything, okay, I agree. You can't do it because you're still doing the wrong thing. But when someone decides, I'm gonna stop doing this bad thing, and I want to pursue a new life, I want to pursue change, that's when you gotta change your mindset to a positive. And the same thing he told me, it's because I feel like now that I'm trying to change, a lot of bad things are happening, like problem after problem after problem. I just laughed at him. I was like, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. I've had my fair shares of that too. I know how it feels like. That's why with my family, we always play around with me that there's a meme in Spanish that goes, yo sin hacerle daño a la vida, or nada a la vida, which in English translates to me without like ever hurting the world, and the world throws you problem after problem after problem. I came to a point like that many years. Even now, sometimes it happens, but like I said, with my family, we turned it into a joke. That's why problems, I feel like I've grown mentally, or I don't know how you call it, but before, every little problem would like get to me. I would get mad. I would be like, why is this happening? Why is it me? Why? Every day I would wake up bothered, in a bad mood. I remember I couldn't even sleep. I would only be getting like 3 hours of sleep paralysis, everything. And until now, I think it took me like two years to realize this, that problems will happen no matter what. No matter what. You'll never be immune to them. But you could change how they affect you. So for me now, I'm not gonna say it's every time that this happens, but every time a problem appears, okay, I've been through it before, I've done it before, it's an inconvenience, but I know I could resolve it. And I've also been trying to change my perspective on how I think of problems. I think of it as opportunity to improve myself, whether mentally or actually like work-wise, seeing where I could improve. So say this small thing went wrong. In my head, I started cussing out, man, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? No, I'm trying to control that. I'm like, shut up. No, but I tell myself in my head, shut up, shut up, shut up. That is not me. We are gonna get through this. We will resolve it. We will resolve it and fix it. You know, yelling, getting mad at things won't resolve it. The problem's still gonna be there. Damn, my voice kind of changed. So yeah. So we moved the cars, we cleaned up a little. So now we're gonna go to the job. I feel like I talked enough. We are on our way to Manhattan Beach. Look, we're gonna get traffic. Traffic. I think that's the bad thing about LA. Highway. Oh my god, I just zoomed in. About LA is the traffic. I've been on motorcycle. What did I say like that? Mortar. I said mortar. But I've been on puta madre.
Are the dreams that you
I've been on motorcycle, and a whole week I think I only put $6 in gas. I was like, damn. I don't know, I'm still recording. I can't see. I'm doing a turn. I am concentrated driving.
Mi vida es diferente, pero tenía que sacarte pa' un lado. Dos como yo, está bien cabrones, tú lo sabes. Cuando yo le di a romperme el corazón, le eché más huevos, ya me va cabrón. Sobran billetes y eso te...
Hey, it's 3:30, same day. We finished up cleaning. We have some trash to haul. I'll show later when I throw it all away. Shut up. When I throw it all away. But that is it. That is it. I'm happy. I'm happy today. Oh, I forgot to say on a scale of 1 to 10 how I feel. Today, I'm like at an 8 again. I'm at an 8. I feel good. I feel good. Some problems happened, not to me, but to the lady taking this job as a like demo or renovator. They had to get some permits. It was some unexpected things that they weren't accounting for. So now they got a little headache out of it. That's the difference between a business owner and a worker. A worker goes into work, just works, clocks out, goes home, forgets about everything. An owner, they still work overtime. Whatever little thing happens like that, they gotta be on it, figuring out a solution. It just depends on people. Some people I know like that stress. Some people I know don't like that stress. And yeah, it's all preference. For me, I think I like it a little at some point. No, I think I like it. I'd rather be busy than do nothing all day. That's why cleaning, doing this, keeps my mind busy, keeps me happy. If I'm not working, doing anything, I get bored and I start overthinking. You could think of it as like a shepherd dog, like the ones that guide the lambs, or how do you say, cattle? But yeah, and that's what I was. Oh, this lady, we were talking last time, and she was saying to start a business like that and all of that. And I was telling her, I don't know if I need to stress right now, if I want to stress, or if that's what I like. I don't know. I've heard other people too. They have their business, and it's pretty small, and they could grow it. And I've asked why not, or even I've heard, and the answer is usually, I'm happy. I'm making enough money. I don't need any more. I don't need any more stress. I'm happy where I'm at. And sometimes that's fine. You don't need more. It's like to say more money, more problems. I'm just kidding about that, but it does come with more stress. Me, I'm happy right now. But yeah, just a little insight of what happened. I would have recorded, but there was other people working and that little thing was going on. Empanadas? So yeah, I need to go pick up something else for another little job. Not for me, for someone else. And yeah, I picked up a little side hustles too. Some curtains to clean. So we'll see another day when we do it. And yeah, we'll see if we get something to eat, because I haven't eaten since the morning. But yeah, that is it for today, for now. Oh yeah, also doing this keeps my mind busy from temptation. What do you mean temptation? From like smoking, doing all of that. If I'm not working and doing all of that, I get the feeling. And I was talking to a guy there too. He said he used to do all of that. And looking back at it now, I could think of it in a negative way of like time wasted, bad things I did. I ruined my body, my lungs, my whatever. I could think all the negatives. But I see it in a positive way, because now it's like a superpower. You easily see through people now. Like, you look like you did this too. Like, you look like you were in my shoes. And then once you start opening up about it, you start talking about it, you see that you are right. And with him, I sort of could tell. And we started talking, and I don't know, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't have that power, you could say, in seeing it of other people. What I see in myself, what I went through, I see it in other people. I'm like Superman. Anyway, yeah, just whatever you're going through, leave it in the past. We're in the present, and you're always able to change. Your past should not hold you back. Whatever you did bad, it's okay. It happened. We all do bad things. I did bad things in my life, but I'm not gonna let them hold me back. I'm gonna change as a person, as a being, and leave those things behind. Like I've always said, I'm gonna bury that. I'm gonna kill that person, the old bad person that would do bad things. I'm gonna kill that person, bury it, hide it, and act like it never existed. And that's where change and evolving comes in. I am in my process of that, changing and evolving. Hopefully others too. Hopefully others can see that too and get inspiration. My God, guys. It's 5:46. Still June 30. Dropped off all the trash. Did a little time lapse. And I completely forgot Mexico is playing for the FIFA. My God. I gotta rush home and see. I think we're like 40 minutes, 30 minutes. They postponed it a little due to condition. So I'm gonna see if I rush home and see the game a little. That's an interesting game going on. I'm still at an 8, as you can see or hear out of my tone. I am still good. I am still feeling like an 8, despite all the problems going on. Like I've mentioned before, I'm not gonna let problems ruin my day. And if it does, I'm still gonna show and record, because we all go through them. As of now, I am exquisite. I just ate a pan dulce and cafe, and like, not gonna lie, in like 3 minutes I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything, so I'm gonna go home, eat, fuel up, and then if I go out later, then I'll record, but the chances are low. Let's see if we make it home. My truck is asking for gas. Kind of lazy to pass by and put gas. I've made it home before, so we'll see this time.